What's going on, guys? Gorilla right here. Today I'm bringing you a video going over the professional syndicate assignment in Battlefield Hardline. Now I've already gone over the operator assignment and the mechanic syndicate assignment in Battlefield Hardline, so if you guys want to check those out, I will leave an annotation on the screen and a link in the description. But for now, in this video, I'm going to be going over the professional syndicate assignment, going over how to complete it, the requirements to complete it, and also the weapon you get by completing it. So the weapon you get by completing this is the 300 knockout, which is an insanely good weapon, and I'm going to be going over a review towards the end of this video on that weapon. But for now, let's go over how to get this done. So the prerequisites for this assignment are Professional Assignment 2. You have to purchase 10 specific professional guns or gadgets. You need to unlock Professional Gold Service Star 1 as well. So most of that's going to come just by playing with the professional class, and it's not going to take too long. The Professional Assignment 1 and Assignment 2 are pretty easy to get. In order to get those done, the Professional Assignment 1 is 10 sniper rifle kills and 5 laser trip mine kills. And then Professional Assignment 2 is 25 sniper kills and 5 camera coins. I'm going to be going over how to get the camera coins in just a little bit. So once you get those prerequisites done, you are now able to do the full requirements for this assignment and take this on. So the 200 sniper rifle kills are the first thing that you're going to need to take care of. They're pretty easy to get if you just play with the sniper rifle class. I mean, all you have to do is get 200 kills with it. So you got to just grind that out and play with the professional class enough to get those done. The next is the Unlock Professionals Tier 4 Reputation track in 10 different matches. So obviously, if you guys know anything about these syndicate assignments, you know that the Tier 4 Reputation is the toughest out of this assignment and out of a lot of the assignments when it comes to the syndicate. So in order to do that, what I found I did was I either put on reputation boots and went into a hotwire game and just rode around as much as I could, or I got a friend to be a hacker and he can then give you upgrades for your squad. So that's one other way to get that done. But the main way I found was to go on a hotwire. Mainly if you can go on a hotwire with friends, that'll be even easier. And ride around in the vehicles with a reputation boost. That's just going to increase your chance of getting that Tier 4 reputation track in 10 different matches. So once you get those done, the 15 camera coins and 15 marksman coins, those are going to be fairly easy to get. The camera coins can be very tricky, but once you get the hang of it, I ended up getting it within, I got it probably in 10 different games, which, if you think about it, a lot of people are having trouble with the camera coins, but I found a pretty good strategy to getting those done. So the camera coins are basically, when you put down your camera, then you have to get 5 intel assists in order to get 1 coin. So that can seem like a lot, but if you put it towards their spawns, especially in Team Deathmatch, if you run around in Team Deathmatch, make sure you have at least 3 camera coins out. That's the max you can have, and just set those around. You will then get intel assists, and you have to be alive while those intel assists are going on. So that's the only way to get these camera coins, and it can take quite a while. I found it to be pretty strenuous, but like I said, 10 different matches I was able to get it, and it doesn't take too long, but it can be kind of tricky. But hopefully, if you guys stay alive, all you have to really do is put them down and camp. So hopefully you guys are able to get that taken care of. And then you can take on the 15 marksman coins. And I should mention, none of these are in order. I'm just kind of going in an order that they're portrayed. But the 15 marksman coins, those are fairly easy. Basically, when you are getting the 200 sniper rifle kills, you're going to be getting marksman coins, especially if you're shooting at further ranges. So marksman coins are getting kills at further ranges. So by getting those done, you will then achieve the professional syndicate assignment, and you will then get the 300 knockout unlocked. So once you get the 300 knockout, you can use that, and I'm going to be going over this weapon in full detail, giving you guys a basic review in just a second. Alrighty guys, so first I'm going to be going over my favorite setup with the 300 knockout, giving you guys what I believe to be the best attachments in certain situations. So my main setup with the 300 knockout, for the optic, I always run the rifle scope 8x. I feel like this is a very good scope for all-around versatility when it comes to sniper rifles. Next, the accessories, I usually run the extended mags. Every once in a while I'll throw on a straight pull, but with the 300 knockout, one thing that's really cool about this weapon is it's a one-shot kill up to 50 meters. So I really like having extend mags because I like running around almost using this like almost like a quick scoping kind of weapon. So you're going to notice in a gameplay, or in some of the gameplays that I'm going to show in just a little bit, you can see that it's pretty easy to use this as a quick scoping kind of weapon. You can get one-shot kills pretty easily if you hit them in the body within 50 meters. So that's why I like using the extended mags. But if you want to be able to keep aiming down sight and fire continuously, then the straight pull is probably going to be for you. The muzzle, for some reason, the 300 knockout does not have any selections when it comes to this, so there's just a standard barrel. And then I was fortunate enough to get to gold plated camo with this weapon, and it looks pretty cool with this weapon, so I'm pretty happy about that. So now I'm going to be going over the main statistics for this weapon and why I believe it's probably one of the coolest and most unique weapons in Battlefield Hardline. Alright, so now I'm going to be going over the main statistics for the 300 knockout. So let's take a look at the damage right off the bat. So the start damage for the 300 knockout is at 100 and the end damage is at 50. But one really cool thing about this weapon, like I was stating earlier, is the damage drop start does not start till 50 meters. So you're going to be doing that full 100 damage all the way up to 50 meters, meaning that if you hit them in the body or obviously a headshot within 50 meters, it's going to be a one-shot kill, which is the only sniper rifle in Battlefield Hardline that has that aspect to it, which is why I feel like the 300 knockout has a definite advantage over close quarter combat when it comes to the sniper rifles in Battlefield Hardline. So now let's look at the rate of fire for the 300 knockout. So the rate of fire for the 300 knockout is at 51 rounds per minute compared to, let's say, the 73 rounds per minute of the Scout Elite. So the Scout Elite, you're going to be doing that 75 start damage, and you're going to be able to fire your second shot pretty quickly and get that follow-up kill shot. But with the 300 knockout, you have a 51 rounds per minute fire rate, so you're going to be firing at a little slower rate, but you may not have to put that second shot into the enemy, which is why I don't think the rate of fire is too big of a disadvantage when you look at the 300 knockout. So up to 50 meters doing a one-shot kill compared to up to 45 meters doing a two-shot kill with the Scout Elite, but having a higher fire rate may not be the biggest difference for you guys. It may not be too big of a disadvantage, and I found that it didn't really affect me too much. Next, let's take a look at the magazine size, which starts at 6, but then it ends at 16 if you have the full magazines on it. So I have extended mags most of the times, like I was saying, so I'm normally running around with 16 bullets in my magazine, which is very, very nice, and you don't have to reload that much. That's one thing that I wanted to talk about as well, is the reload time. So the reload time's pretty average out of the other sniper rifles in Battlefield Hardline, with an empty reload time of 4.5 seconds and a reload time with bullets left of 3.2 seconds. So not too big of a difference compared to some of the other sniper rifles, but if you're running around with extended mags, you're not going to have to reload that much, and even if you do, it's not even that big of a deal. So the reload time's not too big of an aspect or statistic for the 300 knockout. Now the muzzle velocity for this weapon is one of the disadvantages that I noticed. So the muzzle velocity is at 480 meters per second, so that means that you're going to have to lead your targets a little more than some of the other sniper rifles, but if you use this weapon enough and get the hang of it, you're able to lead your targets pretty easily and get that kill very easily. And I found that after using it only probably up to about 200 kills, I was pretty easily able to stay on target and be able to lead my targets at any ranges. So that's one thing that you need to take into consideration as well, is the muzzle velocity, which is pretty low compared to some of the other sniper rifles. As well as that, the max distance is pretty low as well at 2,400 meters compared to, let's say, like the 3,200 of this Scout Elite. So you're not going to be able to kill at very, very far ranges. But mainly the 300 knockout's not going to be mainly used for that very, very far ranged killing. It's kind of a close quarter sniper rifle weapon, so that's one thing that's not too big of a difference to me. So the max distance may not be too big of a factor to worry about. Now the recoil for this weapon's not too big of a factor as well. If you're aiming down sight with the straight pull, you're not going to notice too big of a kick with this weapon. And if you aren't using it, then just firing and, I guess, not aiming down sight and then aiming down sight again isn't obviously going to make a difference when you take into consideration the recoil. So when I run the extended mags, I don't worry about the recoil at all, so that's not a big factor to me as well. So those are the main statistics that I found with the 300 knockout, and I really like the 100 damage up to 50 meters, and that's why I really use this weapon in a lot of scenarios over like the Scout Elite sniper rifle in Battlefield Hardline. So the Scout Elite is a little more versatile. You're going to be able to shoot at very, very far ranges as well as close quarters, but you're not going to be doing that one-shot kill up to 50 meters, which I absolutely love with the 300 knockout. So I like running around with the 300 knockout in like close quarter combat, like team deathmatch matches, and I just run around and it's very fun getting that one-shot kill. It's so satisfying because you normally don't get that in Battlefield games. So hopefully you guys gained some information from this video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe for more videos like this in the future. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you all later.